Hello and welcome to my latest video. In today's video, we're gonna see a way to play Street Fighter 3, the free versions of Street Fighter 3, new generation, second impact, and third strike, in your computer. As you may know, those games, Street Fighter 3, they have been released for the Dreamcast, obviously for the arcade, and also PlayStation 2, original Xbox, and in recent years in the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, and it's probably going to be launched for the Nintendo Switch as well. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to do that in your computer. You have two ways, two possibilities. My most recommended, my favorite and the one that I would recommend you guys is to play it with this emulator, which is a Capcom Play System free emulator. This emulator, you can find it in Nebula website. As you may know, those guys in Nebula website, they have also published Model 2 emulator. But this time around, this emulator is a bit it's not very known by the general public. In fact, I'm in the gaming world since I was a kid, and this emulator has managed to pass under my radar for all these years. And this emulator is like from 2007, so it's pretty old. It has like more than 10 years. But just recently I discovered this emulator. So basically, if you want this emulator, you can obviously download it in the Nebula website, but if you want to have all the repack with the emulator and the ROMs included, you can download my little pack in the video description. So once you have this emulator, you want to obviously configure the settings, the video settings. You can apply whatever resolution you want for your full screen resolution. I highly suggest you to enable vertical synchronization here by putting a 1, and that's pretty much it. You're gonna save it and close it, and obviously you want to have your ROMs here, and then you're gonna open the emulator and go to Video Full Screen Resolution and click in Custom here. So next you want to go and open whatever game you want, and once the game is open, you have to configure the controls for each single game. So we're gonna go and open a little ROM here. Just keep in mind, depending on your monitor and or your TV that is hooked to your computer, you'll have to, if you want to play pixel perfect experience, you'll have to change your TV size, the screen size of your TV. In my case, this is not a monitor. What I'm using is actually a TV. In my case, the size of my TV is 16 by 9. I mean, it's widescreen. But if you have an option in your TV menu, with the remote control, you can change it in the menus, in the option menu of the screen, and change the size actually to 4 by 3. If you change that size, it's gonna go and play the game. Obviously pixel perfect, but your Windows is gonna be fucked up, in terms of size. So once you finish playing the game, you can go back to your original size. Whatever, we're gonna play it in widescreen. The game is gonna be stretched, but we'll have to make do. I'm gonna show you just one game here. We're gonna go with Street Fighter 3 New Generation. I'm gonna show you a little gameplay of this little game, and then I'm gonna show you another way to play these games. This Street Fighter 3. Obviously, you have the option to play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, JoJo's Venture, and also Warstar Red Heart. But I'm not a real fan of those games, so we're gonna go and play Street Fighter 3 New Generation. So yes, you can see the game actually worked perfectly well. The only issue with that is the resolution itself. So now we're gonna quit this emulator. I'm gonna show you another way to play these games. Obviously, if you're familiar with MAME, you can obviously download MAME. We're gonna go here and put MAME in Google. Here we're gonna download the latest release of MAME. Gonna go to downloads and latest release. Here, depending on your operating system, chances are you have the 64-bit version of Windows. So we're gonna download this version, and once you download this, it's gonna extract itself into the folder. And once you have the folder with the MAME files here, we're gonna go and get a MAME graphic interface. There are a lot of MAME graphic interfaces, but I highly suggest you to download this one because I think it's the one that works best. So we're gonna go on Google and paste MAME UEFX64. The project is currently dead for good, but I think it's a pretty nice graphic interface. I don't know why the website's dead or something. Okay, so it seems that the website itself is not gonna work. But as long as you know the name of the graphical interface, that's good. So yeah, basically you can download it from here. It seems in the ISO zone you have it. So it's basically this graphical. Once you download that, you're gonna paste it inside your main folder as well and overwrite everything when it's prompt, and you'll have something like this once you open it. Obviously the ROMs are gonna be you won't have any ROMs, and so yeah, the ROMs here are gonna be a little different from the other emulator. You want to download it from Google as well. You're gonna type, for example, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and you will have these files to download here in the bottom. So you're gonna download 2 files for each game. So you're gonna download this file. This is gonna be a CIP file, and the other file is gonna be a CHD. So once you have those 2 files, you're gonna do this. You're gonna go to the ROMs folder inside your main game, and here you're gonna pass the games. You're gonna first obviously pass this is the CIP file that you just downloaded, and then you're gonna create a folder, new folder, and there you're gonna name it the same name as the CIP. Here you can see it, and here you just pass the CHD files. So the same goes for the other games. If, for example, if you're going to download Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, here it's going to be SFIII2, and also we're going to create a folder, and here we're going to place the CHD files that we'll find in this emuparadise. So that's the basics. So once you have downloaded ROMs and stuff, you can obviously check in my other YouTube video where I just teach you how to put a CRT effect in your MAME. So once you execute the games in here, you will find that the games play with a nice CRT effect, simulating an original CRT television. So we're gonna go and play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna show you just one, and you're gonna see how it plays and how great it looks.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle. Well, I got this. Yeah, that's what I expect. Prepare to strike. Now.
Okay guys, so that was a little demonstration of how cool it looks in the MAME. So you have actually those two options, to play it in MAME or to play with the emulator, the CPS3 emulator from Nebula. So yeah, so basically that's it. I hope you liked it. This has been my third attempt in uploading this video, so cope with me. Just understand that this is the third time that I'm uploading this video, because I think I had to do it better, so this is my final version of the video. If you have any questions, just type your comments down below. Obviously, if you want to download the little pack of ROMs and the emulator itself, you can download it in the video description. And stay tuned for my future videos, because I'm planning, actually, I have a couple of cool ideas, and making like a couple of videos like this one, explaining a couple more emulators that I have under my sleeve, which are pretty nice and pretty rare. They're not the common emulators such as SNES or NES or Genesis. Not that shit. It's gonna be specifically another emulator. So stay tuned. See you next time, and I hope you really like this video. Bye.